Hi, my name is Diane, and I've been working on channeling for a while. I just haven't shared it with anybody, but I've been able to connect with people in what I call a soul journey, which is a technique that I learned from Abby Normal, which I'm so grateful to her because she's a great teacher and a great mentor. And so I've been practicing in the quiet. I haven't made any videos, and I'm being kind of nudged to start making videos now. Um, but today, I really feel encouraged to channel Freddie Mercury. I've always been a Queen fan, and since I was about 7 or 8 years old, I remember when Bohemian Rhapsody first came out on the radio. And I just absolutely loved that song. And my brother also loved Queen all the time we were growing up. And there's a little story behind that. My brother died at the age of 30 in 1990 from AIDS, complications related to AIDS. And then not even quite a year later, Freddie Mercury passed. And that brought up a lot of pain again, and the thought of Freddie Mercury going through what my brother went through, which was such a devastating, terrible disease, brought up a lot of pain again. And then recently the movie Bohemian Rhapsody just came out, and I had to go see it the first day, and it brought up a lot of feelings again. But the interesting thing was that through the actor's eyes, I kept seeing my brother. And it's been a week now since the movie came out and I went and saw it. Every single day I keep thinking in the back of my mind, I should really try to channel Freddie Mercury. I should connect to Freddie Mercury. And then I've been dreaming about my brother. And I know that my brother is nudging me to connect with Freddie Mercury, and so I'm going to give it a try. And I know there are a lot of Queen fans out there, millions of people, I'm sure. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try, and let's see what comes up. So I just need a couple of minutes to connect with my heart center and to call in my guides. And I like to call in the angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Uriel. And I'm very connected to Archangel Metatron, so I'm calling him in as well to watch over, to guide, and to assist in this connection. And I want to be sure that I'm connecting with Freddie Mercury and not an imposter. So I'm asking for the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I'm calling in Freddie Mercury's soul essence. As I connect with the image of his physicality when he was on Earth, and connect with his voice through his song. And I can see him, he's standing before me now. He's just kind of waiting for me. And I want to tell Freddie, first of all, I love the work that you did when you were on Earth. I really appreciate the music that you brought to us. And I feel a deep feeling of sadness in my heart. And I ask his soul, Freddie, are you sad? And he tells me no, but he's connecting with the sadness that I feel for the loss. And I do feel a sense of loss, even though I know that the spirit is eternal and we only change form. The spirit is neither created nor destroyed, it's always been. And I tell him I think the sadness that I feel is that I just love your music so much that it would have been nice if you could have created a little bit longer. And he tells me, but I chose to leave, it was my time to go. And I'm telling him that my brother has been asking me to connect with you as well. And my brother is there, and they're standing together. And they hug each other. And my brother is very happy to be in his presence. And I know that they could have connected without me, but there was something special. What is it special that I can bring to this meeting? My brother said, I also did it for you. And I tell Freddie, I really love his boldness, his honesty, his pure soul essence. He was free to be who he was, no matter what anybody thought. I love that about you, Freddie. And he smiles. And he tells me I have a lot of great talents and gifts to bring to the world too. I'm asking him what it's like to be where he is now. He said he longs to be on the earth again. And he tells me how the grass is always greener. When you're on the one side, the other side looks better. And he would like to come back when the time is right. Freddie, what can I learn from you? Do you have any advice for me or for people on Earth at this time? He says, don't be afraid to be who you are. Enjoy the beauty of your soul. No matter what anybody thinks or says, your soul is meant to be free. Create. Create from the heart. Without fear. And I told him, you seemed so fearless when you were on Earth. And he says, but no, I had fear. I was good at hiding it. And I see him singing. He's showing me singing on stage. And like millions of people in the audience. And he said he was always a little nervous getting on stage, but once he got into it, once he started singing, he got the crowd to interact. And once the crowd interacted, it was like he was so free to be open. And he let go of his fear. He says everybody gets stage fright. And he tells me the main message here is to face your fears. Face your fears head on. Like you're standing in front of a train and the train is coming right at you. Stand there, don't run. Face it. He said that's how he became so successful. Face that train head on. Every time he had a new idea, a new song, any kind of new ideas, even as a child, you learn to face the fear, stand up, do it, and go for it with all the gusto you've got. And that's his message for humanity. He says so many people are afraid to be who they are, and they just follow the crowd, and they don't stand out. And if you don't ever stand out, you will never be known. And he says he went through a period of his life he went through several periods of his life where he got stuck in his comfort zone. And after a while he'd realize that the comfort zone became uncomfortable. And I can see a caterpillar squirming in the cocoon trying to get out. And then the caterpillar struggles and fights and tears at the cocoon and wiggles and squirms. And he finally gets out. And then he's got to unfold his wings. He's going to stretch the wings out. And stretching. And the wings are finally open. He can take a deep breath and fly. And he's so happy to have his wings, to get up off the ground and fly. And so the message is to get out of your comfort zone. So many people are hiding in their comfort zone. Stand out, get out, be free. Do what your heart calls for you to do. And he looks at me with his dark brown eyes. I see him as he was on earth, in physical form. And he says, you, Diane, get out of your comfort zone. And I say, this is what I'm trying to do by making these videos. This is the start. And I see him and my brother arm in arm, and they're smiling at me. And we're all arm in arm, seeing somebody to love. And that is his message for humanity. Get out of your comfort zone. Face your fear. Stand in front of that train head on. Not literally, but figuratively. And then you will grow your wings and fly. You will find success, but only when you do this. Make yourself known. And I see he's helping my brother because my brother stayed in his comfort zone a lot. I'm seeing him in his bedroom hiding under the covers. And then one day, I think at about the age of 20, 21, he came out of the closet, told us all that he was gay. And I see him dancing in the nightclubs. But he tells me, this is where I was the happiest. I finally came out of my cage. I had so much fun. I felt loved. I felt accepted. And he says, I learned what I came to learn. And Freddie looks at me and says, yeah. I feel I completed what I came to do. And I see both of them have big, huge butterfly wings. And they're fluttering. And this is their encouragement to me to face my fears, to get out of my comfort zone, to face that train head on. So that I can grow my wings and fly. And I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Freddie, for bringing what you brought to this earth. I am grateful for your music. It makes me happy every day. And he smiles and winks at me. And I hug them both. And we both say, see you later. My brother says, I'll see you soon. I'll see you sooner. Thank you. I'm coming back into my own energy field. And that is my message from my brother and Freddie Mercury. So, until next time, thank you for watching.